has to be quoting his sword in Conqueror's Haki test.
Right. So don't you think, like, can this be possible that, like, Black Blades and Conqueror's Haki, like, can this be relatable?
Yeah,
Don't
I
you
was
think?
thinking the same thing. Because in what if in order to turn your sword into a black blade, you have to coat it in Conqueror's Haki like many times. Just coat it in Conqueror's Haki and put everything you have into that
Yeah.
sword. Put everything you have into that sword. Yeah, that's what Zoro did. That's what Zoro literally did this chapter. He literally said himself, I literally put everything I had into that attack. And after that attack, Kaido acknowledged that even you have the Conqueror's Haki. Zoro doesn't even know that he has Conqueror's Haki. But Kaido knows. Because I think that Zoro unknowingly put Conqueror's Haki in his blades. Yeah, because he literally said to Kaido that he doesn't even know what he's talking about. Like he doesn't know that he has Conqueror's Haki. Kaido confirmed it for him. It can be you have Conqueror's Haki too. So Zoro subconsciously put Conqueror's Haki in his blades and then cut Kaido, and and then Kaido confirmed it for Zoro that you have Conqueror's Haki too. Zoro just doesn't know it himself.
Yeah. Yeah. Like,
And
anytime.
yeah,
Anytime.
100%. I mean, I think Luffy is the MVP, not Zoro. But Zoro being a Conqueror's Haki user, I'm not surprised at all. But also the fact that I was spoiled on this chapter, so it took the excitement away for me just a bit, not that much. But I was so excited for Zoro using Conqueror's Haki. I mean, he had to have been using Conqueror's Haki because he's a direct parallel of Rayleigh for me. And Rayleigh being a Conqueror's Haki user, Zoro had to get it at some point. He just had to. And Zoro being the type of character he is, we all expected him to have Conqueror's Haki at some point. It would be weird if he didn't get Conqueror's Haki. And Oda was saving it for this part this long because he knew that the Conqueror's Haki which Zoro and Luffy will use will have offensive capabilities, not just knocking out farters. They will use it in combat to defeat Kaido, to defeat Blackbeard, to defeat Big Mom, to defeat someone like Shanks, Mihawk. You have to use Conqueror's Haki in an offensive way, not just to knock out animals and farters. And Zoro, being a Conqueror's Haki user too, this chapter, subconsciously maybe put his Conqueror's Haki in the blade. Maybe Enma helped it to bring that latent power out of him. Maybe Enma helped it a bit. Who knows? But ultimately, it brought out the Conqueror's Haki in him, and then Kaido was literally shook. Look at his face at this page. Like he doesn't believe that Zoro has Conqueror's Haki too. And Luffy, yeah, it's just amazing. And Luffy, how the hell did Luffy figure it out that you can quote Conqueror's Haki on your arms? Like nobody taught him that. No one taught him that. How did he figure that out?
No, yeah. No, it can be possible. It can be possible instead of using Ryu. Like he used Conqueror Saki, maybe. I don't know.
No, because he
Because
told
because
from. Yeah, go ahead.
hmm
Go ahead. Go ahead.
go ahead.
No, because he told Kaido that when the first time you hit me with Thunder Bagua, I, what did he say? I felt something or something like that. It can only be done by a handful of powerful individuals. No, not that one. The first time I took a blow from your club, I finally get what happened. So when Luffy got knocked out from the first Thunder Bagua at the beginning of Wano, he felt something. He felt a Conqueror's Haki clash or something like that coming out of his club. And that's why now he's figured it out that you can coat yourself in Conqueror's Haki. And that's what Roger and Whitebeard were doing when they clashed. That's why they weren't touching. It wasn't just Rio. They were also coating their swords in Conqueror's Haki. And that's what leads me to believe that Mihawk also has it. Because if he is the world's greatest swordsman, and Zoro is Zoro is learning. Zoro will learn this technique because he was present there. He will definitely learn this technique to coat his swords in Conqueror's Haki. So Mihawk has to have Conqueror's Haki. Has to. But otherwise it doesn't make any sense. And what if the
So
Rio? Yeah, go ahead.
no, go ahead, say.
No,
Go
I
ahead.
wasn't going to say anything special. Just go ahead.
So what do you think? Like after okay, like Zoro fell off. So what do you think? Can Luffy single-handedly defeat Kaido? Like
But you still think it's going to be a failure? But judging by the confidence, Luffy is looking really confident right here. Just how he was looking confident when he first wanted to fight Crocodile. You remember he also told everyone to go to the main city and I'll be right there. And then the Crocodile defeated him, and then Robin came in and saved him. Yeah, it could be that kind of a moment where he's a bit overconfident. But no, he has figured this ability to hit Kaido and damage him. Look, he's not even touching him. He punched him 2 times. He's not even touching him, and the drawing for that Conqueror's Haki is just insane. It's same as Roger and Whitebeard. It's literally the same. So Luffy figuring out on his own, like it's just the future. He's just future Pirate King. That's all I can say. Shonen main character. You can never underestimate them. You can never underestimate Luffy, Zoro, even Sanji. You never know what they're going to do. Zoro also, like Law was literally fanboying Zoro in this entire chapter. Literally fanboying over Zoro, like what he was doing. He even saw Ashura, right? Yeah, Law even saw Ashura for the first time. Was shook.
yeah,
So
like
you
after
think that Zoro is done
so long, we saw
after
that
exactly?
Ashura form.
Yeah, after
Yeah. No.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, second was in Ennis Sabaody,
Yeah.
and this Ashura was exactly done after 500 chapters ago. Exactly 500 chapters. Yeah. So you think what do you think about Zoro, and do you think he's done for the arc? He's done enough, or he's going to fight someone else down below? King or queen? But would it be convincing enough if Zoro defeats a commander in this shape? I don't think so.
No, to be honest, no.
I think he's going to finish off Orochi for good. I think he's going to kill Orochi.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
can
yeah.
accept that.
Like if he fights like this against Orochi, I don't know. Like if
Yeah,
he defeats him, like
yeah. I
in
think
for
he's
good.
going to kill Orochi for good. Yeah, yeah. I think he's definitely alive. I think he's going, but no. Marco's fighting King right now. So I think that Perospero
No,
might
he's
fight.
fighting. No, he's fighting King and Queen together.
Yes, and Drake is also there. Drake is also there. Yeah, Perospero wants to fight Marco. He wants to fight Marco. Marco, Zoro, Sanji fighting together against these three. That would be amazing. But I don't think it's going to happen.
No, but like that's almost equal that they are fighting individual and fighting a commander. I don't think so. But
Even Law can heal Zoro. If we are being honest.
no, but do you think like Marco like do you think while fighting King, do you think he'll
Yeah.
get time enough to
No.
heal
No.
Zoro?
No. I don't think he'll be
And
allowed.
or even for And even for Law, do you think will he get time enough time to heal him?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think Zoro will rest. I think Zoro will rest for a bit, and then he might fight Orochi. He might kill Orochi because when Orochi killed Yasue, Zoro said that he will kill Orochi. He wants to kill Orochi. So that might come full circle. That Zoro will be the last one to finally kill Orochi for good. And all these people they just weren't able to kill Orochi for some reason. And it was maybe just Orochi is such a trash character that Oda wants to kill him multiple times. Maybe yeah, yeah. And he's getting these multiple deaths because he deserved it. That's the only explanation that we can have. I just can't get over the fact that you can now quote Conqueror's Haki. Now you can quote your weapons in Conqueror's Haki, and Luffy is doing it with his. We haven't seen any character yet do that. We saw Roger and Whitebeard do that with their swords, but Luffy here is doing it with his fist. I think Garp used to do the same thing. That's why he got the epithet of Garp the Fist. Garp being the
Yeah,
Haki. He has to be a Soda wasn't showing
yeah,
Garp and Zoro fighting around.
of course. That's why like Sengoku and Garp were able to go neck to neck against like Roger, Whitebeard, Shiki, and rest of them. Or like yeah,
Yeah, rocks, even
that's
rocks.
yeah,
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 I think
even
that
rocks
Oda,
exactly.
I think that Oda didn't show us Garp because Garp was just a Haki monster and he would be using Conqueror's Haki in his fist, and Oda wouldn't be able to explain it unless he introduced it right here. I think after this we might get a few fights with Garp and the God Wily flashback. I think we might get that because we got the explanation for Conqueror's Haki, so we will get to see people going all out with it. Garp, Roger, rocks. You might see people going all out with Conqueror's Haki. That would be fucking amazing. Like shooting Conqueror's Haki beam with your swords. I think that's what Roger did against Oden. I don't think any one of them would kill him because Luffy hasn't killed anyone in the series. Zoro maybe has killed one or two person farther. We don't even know. No, I don't think Zoro is going to kill Kaido. I think Big Mom might kill Kaido, or the Marines might intervene and yeah, I think that might happen, or the Marines come in and they just capture Kaido and just throw him somewhere, or even kill him. If Akainu pulls up, or if someone like an Akainu, if Green Bull, we don't even know what kind of nature Green Bull has. Is he like Akainu? Is he like Out KG? We don't even know anything about him. If he pulls up and he's just like Akainu, he might kill Kaido if Kaido is really really injured and really injured, yeah, after fighting Luffy.
No, but do you think like Kaido like will be like Kaido will die because Kaido was captured many times by Marines, but
Yeah,
they were yeah they were
because
not
they
able to kill him. So why? So how now? Like how?
because
Even if
Luffy.
Akainu pulls up, yeah, no, but even if no, like during like introduction of Kaido, they said like he was captured by Marines. So don't you think the Marines would have captured him with the sea prison and not any normal shackles? Like
If they do, yeah,
he's one. Yeah, so and even like he broke even them. So how do you think they'll be able to capture him? Like even if he's half dead, how
I
do
don't
you
know.
think he'll kill them? They'll kill them.
But I
They'll kill
even
him.
I don't know. Yeah, even I don't know that. But I think I here's what I think. Right, in order to uh, take out any one of the four emperors or any of the emperors for that matter, You cannot just defeat them, knock them out, just how Luffy did with all his other enemies, Rob Lucci, Crocodile, Moria. He just knocked them out, and then it's over. Luffy defeated Moria. And then Moria came back, Rob Lucci came back. But look what happened with Whitebeard. Whitebeard came back. In order to put an emperor down, you cannot just knock them out and then walk away and then say that, yeah, I defeated an emperor. Now there are only three emperors left. No, the fourth emperor is still there. You just knocked him out. The next day you will wake up and start being an emperor again. So you cannot knock an emperor down and then assume that there are only three left now because I knocked one down. In order to defeat an emperor or to take an emperor out completely, I think that you need to kill one, or they need to just retire, just how Rayleigh
No,
did.
but do you think will Luffy kill them? The
No,
question
no,
is
no,
like
no, no. I already.
I totally agree. I totally agree with your point. But do you think will Luffy, kill them? Like I don't think
No,
so. It
no, I don't
isn't
think
his
so.
nature, of course.
I think Big Mom might kill him. Either Big Mom might kill him or the Marines, someone from the Marines. If Akainu pulls up, I think he can kill him. If Kaido is really, really injured and out, I think Akainu can kill him. I think Blackbeard can kill him. If
No,
Blackbeard.
like I don't think so. I don't think so. Marines or anyone can take him out because like
Why?
he was captured
Why
so
not?
many times. So don't you think they had ample of time to kill him, but
But we
still
don't
they
know the
couldn't. So
context.
how do you
We
think?
we we don't know the context behind that. We don't know anything about that. What happened? What really went down? How
No,
young was he?
yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. But don't you think it would be such foolish of Marines that they captured a Yonko so many times, still they couldn't be able to kill him, and right now just because he was half dead, he was killed by a Marine. Even
It's
if
just
it's
an
Akainu.
assumption.
Like
It's just an assumption.
no. Yeah,
It's
of
just
course,
an
but
assumption.
I'm just contradicting it. Yeah.
Maybe Blackbeard kills him. Blackbeard can kill him if he's down. 100% Blackbeard can kill him. Maybe he wants the devil fruit. Maybe he just wants the poneglyphs. He pulls up to Wano after everything and then kills Kaido or some shit like that. Remember Toki's uh, what was that prophecy that on the day of the fire festival 9 shadows will appear and then kill Kaido, and Luffy is the only one remaining now, and that prophecy still hasn't come true. There were 9 shadows, so the 9 shadows prophecy is still going to happen sometime. So the 9 shadows could be Blackbeard and his crew. Very well could be that Blackbeard pulls up and then defeats and then kills Kaido for good, or Big Mom kills Kaido
No.
when Luffy is
Hmm.
down, and then she also destroys Luffy, takes some of her lifespan, and then runs away to the next island or Elbaf or some shit. And then the Straw Hats, they have to go to Elbaf with a plan, and then Luffy gets his 1v1 with an Emperor, true 1v1 with an Emperor, Big Mom, and that's how Big Mom also goes down. It could be the
Yeah.
similar situation like Thriller Bark. Moria here, the Moria is Kaido, and the Kuma could be Big Mom. How Kuma destroyed the Straw Hats and then Zoro had to take up as a captain for some time. And that could happen with Big Mom. Big Mom takes their lifespan or some shit like that, and then they have to do something. I don't know what happens, but I don't know how.
No, even. Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know how Luffy can defeat Kaido, but he's looking real confident right now. Really, really confident. And he also figured out the Conqueror's Haki thing, which I give him all the props in the world. I absolutely love that Luffy's figured it out. And Zoro also using Conqueror's Haki. In what form did he use it? I still don't know. I think maybe he put it unconsciously or unknowingly on his swords, and then Kaido detected it from his scar, and then told him that you have Conqueror's Haki too. And Zoro doesn't know it yet, and he will figure it out in the coming arcs. And and Zoro getting Conqueror's Haki confirms it for me that Mihawk also has Conqueror's Haki 1000%. 1000% has to have Conqueror's Haki. It doesn't make any sense if Zoro has Conqueror's Haki and Mihawk is way above Zoro and he does not have Conqueror's Haki. And when we learn this chapter that you can coat your swords in Conqueror's Haki, literally coat your swords in Conqueror's Haki, and the world, yeah, and the world's greatest swordsman does not have Conqueror's Haki. Like, how is that possible? How he became the world's greatest without Conqueror's Haki? You cannot become the world's greatest without Conquerors. You just cannot. It was a fire chapter. There's so much to talk about, man. So much to talk about. We can go for hours. Yeah, could be. Could be.
Yeah, it can be similar.
Could be. So, but how do you see this fight going down? Do you think Luffy is going to get defeated, or will he defeat Kaido?
No, I want to actually contradict that, like you
Do you
said
think?
that Toki said in his prophecy that nine shadows will kill Kaido. Like it is possible that like Luffy takes him down and he's half dead, and then at the end the like all Akasaya like 8 members come, and like of course they scarred Kaido in the right beginning of the raid, so of course they can behead him. Like,
Yeah,
it
that
is
could
it
happen
it
too.
is possible.
Yeah, that can
and
very
and
well
if
happen.
you count Luffy who took him down, and it's the nine, like he's the nine.
Yeah, could be. Yeah, very well could be. I didn't think about that. Yeah, it could be. It could be the case. But I think that some of, maybe at least one of them is going
Yeah,
to die.
but it is still unlikely to happen because like all the Akaza 9 members are half dead.
Yeah, I think Ashura Doji is dead for real. I think that. I really believe that. I think he's dead. And it's going to be a surprise for people that he really is dead. So for me, there are only seven remaining. Yeah, yeah, and that too from an old, yeah, from an Oden clone, from his friend. Yeah, it's a big thing. So that could very well happen. But my bet would be uh, maybe Luffy loses this round and they all come and regroup, and then come a second round around, and then nine shadows might appear, including Luffy,
So
Zoro,
what?
Luffy,
So what do
Kid,
you think? What do you think will Kaido do between that span of they resting?
Who knows? He might go to his main island, because this is not his main island. Remember, this is just Onigashima. This is not his main island. His main island is somewhere else. At the beginning of the new world, beginning of Fishman Island, before Fishman Island began, we saw Drake going to a snow island and then asking whose island was it. And the subordinate there answered that this is Yonko Kaido's favorite island. So you better not mess with him. And this is not a snow country. This is just Onigashima. This is not his favorite island. So there is a favorite island of Kaido. We just haven't seen it yet. He might go to there. He might go there, and maybe his poneglyph is there. It's not even here. His poneglyph is there. So they all go there
No,
or
but
something.
Drake saw it, right? I guess. Like somebody saw the poneglyph.
No, no, nobody saw. Brook saw the poneglyph, but it could have been just. I'm talking. Remember, I'm talking about the road poneglyph, not the regular poneglyph.
Yeah, we still don't know which poneglyph is like which poneglyph there is,
Yeah, it
but
could have been an
it's
ordinary
it
one.
ne- no, but no, it is most likely to be road poneglyph. Like, why do you think Kaido will keep his road poneglyph somewhere else? Don't you think he'll protect it like
That too, but
himself?
yeah, it could. Yeah, I think that he has it here, but I'm just saying that this is not his favorite island. His favorite island is somewhere else. I'm just saying that. So it could happen, but who knows? But this was a fucking amazing, amazing chapter. But there's a break next week. Yeah, deserves it. This chapter, yeah, it was fun. It is probably the best chapter in Wano. The best chapter. Wano is slowly becoming the best arc in One Piece. Slowly becoming. No, Zoro and Luffy. Luffy figured it out first. Yeah. Zoro getting Conqueror's Haki, man, I was spoiled on that, man. Fuck. Fuck. Why was I spoiled on? 10 out of 10. I already said it. One Piece 1010 is a 10 out of 10. That's all I have to say for this.
Yeah, even for me it is 10 out of 10. Like such a bomb chapter.
Amazing, amazing. Yep, बंद कर दे रिकॉर्डिंग, कितना